Have you ever looked in the mirror and realized you don't recognize yourself anymore? That was me on the morning of January 21. 8 am. I was getting ready for class when I saw a deep crimson gown in my wardrobe. My breath caught. The date on my phone read, 21 January. My wedding anniversary. 6 years had passed, but some memories never fade. I didn't go to campus. Instead, I sat with the gown. A folded letter slipped out, the last one I ever wrote to my husband. Dear Daniel. Today would have been our first anniversary. I've wanted to speak to you so many times, but there was never space. This isn't from your wife or your family's daughter-in-law. It's from me, Clara. After finishing my degree, I returned home to Bath to teach at the local college. The whisper started, when will she get married? One evening, Mom took photos to send to a family friend. A week later, she said your family wanted to meet us. They traveled from London to Bath over 100 miles just to look me over. When you arrived, we spoke for maybe 15 minutes. A month later, my parents visited your home for a blessing ceremony. The wedding date was set, January 21. Moving into your home, I felt your mother's disapproval instantly. She'd wanted someone taller, fairer, different. I learned quickly some people value the surface above all else. The only welcome I got came from Milo, the neighbor's Labrador who visited the garden each morning. Inside the house I was invisible. The kitchen window, with its view of the old oak tree, became my only escape. Then came the jewelry receipts. Your parents wanted proof my wedding jewelry was real gold. When they suggested it was gold-plated, it cut deeper than I can explain. My health began to fail, heavy bleeding, exhaustion. You never asked if I was okay. Instead, you compared me to your brother's wife. In the evenings, I'd see couples walking and laughing. All I wanted was one walk with you. But I told myself maybe you were embarrassed to be seen with me. 5 months in, I realized marriage isn't just sharing a bed. It's showing up for each other. And you never did. The Lake District trip was the only time I felt alive again. But back home the cage closed in. The demands from your parents never stopped. One night, I called my father. I want to come home. A month later, he came to London. I left with only my documents, no clothes, no jewelry. I didn't want anything from that house. Back in Bath, I began volunteering at Silver Horizons, a center for children with disabilities. That's where I met Lily, a 15-year-old in a wheelchair who painted like her hands were made of light. On my first day, she gave me a small canvas. I paint, she said, because it's my way of holding happiness. Her strength cracked something open in me. I realized I wasn't just someone's wife. I could choose my own life. So Daniel, this isn't an angry letter. It's a declaration. I am no longer Mrs. Clara Weston. I'm not locked in your London flat under silent judgment. I've chosen self-respect over superficial love. The chains, fear, tradition, society's rules are gone. I've stepped into the open air. And I'm never going back. Tagore once wrote, clouds come floating into my life to add color to my sunset sky. I think I finally understand. I am Clara. And I am free.